The Congo Basin is the second largest river basin on the planet, draining roughly 4 million square kilometers of rainforest, swamp, and savanna. Deep in the heart of Central Africa, the river does something strange. It runs deeper than any river on Earth, dropping in places to more than 200 meters. Through those black canyons, it pushes a current so fierce it tears the surface white. This level of turbulence is a physical barrier that stops most aquatic life in its tracks. The sheer force of the whitewater is enough to batter and exhaust almost anything that attempts to enter it. Yet, gliding through that violence is the mbenga, or as science calls it, the Goliath Tigerfish. It is the largest of all the African tigerfishes. A fully grown adult can stretch nearly 2 meters from snout to tail and weighs 70 kilograms. This habitat is a strange choice for a giant. Other massive river predators, like the Amazonian arapaima or the European catfish, spend their lives in deep, slow-moving channels. They avoid the energy cost of fighting the current. But the Goliath seeks out the rapids. Its presence in Earth's most violent riverscape isn't an accident. It's the result of a very specific evolutionary trade-off. A predator of this size needs an incredible amount of fuel. To power its massive muscles and achieve explosive bursts of speed, it has a metabolic demand similar to a high-performance sprinter. Fast-flowing, broken water is violently mixed with air, keeping it saturated with dissolved oxygen. Further down the river, water in slow-moving pools becomes stratified. The deep layers become anoxic, or oxygen-starved, making them uninhabitable for a fish with the Goliath's massive energy needs. However, there is a logistical problem. You cannot launch a successful ambush while being tumbled inside a giant washing machine. To solve this, the Goliath hunts the architectural calm spots hidden within the current. Behind submerged boulders and ledges, the river creates eddies, pockets of still water tucked directly beside the rapids. The Goliath hovers completely motionless inside these pockets. Its silver flanks blend with the broken light of the surface, while its eyes scan the moving water just inches away for prey. It dominates the Congo not by overpowering the main current, but by letting the river do the work, waiting for the water to push exhausted prey right past its hiding spot. When a target drifts within range, the Goliath goes from stillness to top speed in a fraction of a second. There is no warning and no shift in weight, just a silver flash. The strike reveals 32 dagger-shaped teeth set in interlocking rows. These teeth are anchored in plicidentine, a unique folded tissue giving the base of each tooth enough structural strength to tear through living muscle and bone. This mechanical diagram shows the bite in action. The upper and lower rows slide past each other like the blades of a pair of shears. The Goliath doesn't just bite, it cleaves the target in two. To keep this arsenal sharp, the Goliath does something extraordinary. It replaces an entire quadrant of teeth all at once, regrowing a perfectly fresh set in just 5 days. This rapid dental regeneration ensures the Goliath never has to hunt with a dull weapon. It is a modern, highly specialized predator that maintains its lethality through constant renewal. In the Congo, meals are consumed quickly. Even for a fish this size, lingering at the surface invites attention from the only animal on the continent it actually fears. The Nile crocodile is the Goliath's only natural predator, the only thing big enough and armored enough to successfully hunt a 2-meter fish. Beyond its own survival, the Goliath functions as what ecologists call a top-down regulator. This network web shows the Goliath's influence. Its appetite dictates the abundance and location of fish populations beneath it. This balance is fragile. If Goliath populations decline, the pressure drops. Smaller species rapidly expand and dominate different zones, completely altering the river's biodiversity. The Goliath tigerfish is the foundational variable that keeps the Congo's ecosystem in balance, holding the diverse community of the river in its place. We still know very little about how these giants live. Much of the Congo Basin is roadless and difficult to survey, leaving the river to hold its secrets in plain sight. If you stand on the edge of the whitewater, you feel the spray and hear the roar of the current. You probably won't see anything beneath the surface, but just meters away, a silver shape is likely holding perfectly still, watching the water. The wildest places on Earth protect their specialists by cloaking them in the sheer chaos of the environment. The Goliath is a reminder that the river is still holding back more than we can see.